So do you make video content and you find yourself lost when you're trying to remember what you're supposed to say? I got something in today that should help eliminate that problem. This is a teleprompter by Leeventi. We're going to get it opened up and check it out. Comes in a nice little cover right here. Okay. Not really a cover. This is just what they have everything in. I see what this is for already. Move this out of the way. We have our user manual here with some papers and some instructions here. Shows you how to put it together. Seems it comes with a foot remote control. That'll be good. I don't always read real fast, and the way I do mine are improvised most of the time, and I just kind of go with it. But I have key points that I want to try to remember to mention when doing stuff like this and making YouTube videos, like some key points. And usually I have to look over at my tablet or my phone, whatever I have out over here, and try to remember what it is. And then I got to look back and make sure I get right back in the position. But if I had it sitting right there, I could read it and I wouldn't have to stop. And I could use the remote control to stop it and move forward. This seems to be opened. I guess this is the remote. Oh, okay. It is the remote. It's like if you've ever had a shutter remote for your camera, you know, the little key fob looking thing. Basically what this is. I guess it sits in here. You can use your foot. Let's get the rest of this set up and then we'll check that out. That's your mounting hardware. Okay, there's some assembly required. So, see if I can figure this out. We'll get our handy instructions out here. Remove the protective layer from the two plates. Slide the bottom of the plate into the side holder so that the holes overlap. Secure the plate to the side holder with 2 pins. Okay, I see some big paper clips. Oh, I see some little pins in there. Okay, let me get these opened up. Get the plates and slide them into the side pieces. These the same? Okay, got the angles on the top side, so it's going to go like this. Remove the protective layer from the 2 plates. That's some good tape on there, that's for sure. We'll have to remove that one here in a moment. We will get this one. Oh, it goes this way. Well, I will say one thing. The instructions are not real clear, but I think we can figure this out. Looks like this is going to go in here because there's a hole or screw holes right there. And then there's 2 holes in here. And it looks like, from the picture, it looks like this hole is going to be, let's see, they're set like this. So this hole is going to be pointing back here. So it should go like this. Will those holes line up? Yes, they do. They line up. That's a plus. I guess this is what you're going to set your tablet down on. I really wish they made instructions, the letters just a little bit bigger. Slide the bottom of the plate into the side holders, overlap the holes. Secure the plate to the side holder with 2 pins. Okay, I guess these are pins, they're not screws. Yeah, these are like little push pins. But do they go from the bottom or do they go from the top? Does not say. So let's go from the top, I guess. It doesn't go all the way through, it just goes in a little bit. Yeah, it does not go all the way through, but I guess as long as it catches this top hole, it'll keep it from sliding. Let's get all these put in. Okay, there's that. Slide the top of the plate between the 2 side holders. Didn't it already tell us to do that? Oh, slide the top plate. Okay, my bad. I'm assuming that's the one with all the holes in it. Okay, it's going to go right here. I see where it goes, but I just don't know if the hole is going to be back here. I'm assuming, yeah, this is not very good instructions as far as it tells you good how to do it, but it doesn't specify whether this hole should go here or here. If we put that there, we put it this way, we put it further back, it does fit better that way. And it does show it hanging over some. And to get these holes lined up, it would be hanging over some. So this hole right here is going to go right above this plate. I think it doesn't say. Oh, did this have a protective cover on it too? Now, which way did we say that went? This way? No, it goes this way. Okay, we'll slide this in here. You can tell I'm not a professional. I have never had a teleprompter, and I don't know if they're all made like this. All I know is what I've seen on TV and stuff, and this is nothing like that. Well, maybe it is, just a lot smaller version, but it's probably a lot less expensive. Is there another one lost somewhere? We put 4 there, and here's one. I guess we'll put that in there. Okay, let's look between these and see if there's one that's trying to hide. We seem to be a pin short, but that's okay. It's still not going to slide, so we should be in good shape. Wait, there it is. It was there. The little Ziploc bag was opened up, so be careful when you're unpacking it so you don't lose anything. Because I almost lost that one, as you saw. Okay, got that done. Place the cloth over the teleprompter so that there is a clear view of the reflective glass fastened. What are we supposed to do with this? It looks, oh, did it tell me to do that? It looks like it slides in right here. Looks like the plastic has, does this have a protective film on it? It's got a little piece sticking off. Is this supposed to be reflective glass? It's plastic, not glass. Yeah, it does look like it's got a little, yeah, it does. Okay, I guess it's supposed to be clear plastic. It probably will slide in easier now. Still not really seeing how this slid in there. What do y'all think so far? It's interesting. Okay, we went down and it stopped. It is really clear. Wish my car windshield was that clear. So we have that. Now we can turn the paper over. You'll have to figure out which column it is. It's the second one over, so we'll move over. Okay, now we're placing the cloth over the teleprompter so that there is a clear view of the reflective glass. Fasten the cloth to the teleprompter with the 2 clamps. The big paper clips, I'm assuming. This feels like abracadabra. Just lay it over like that. Just so it can be clear. So if we bring it back to there, you can see it, right? And this will black out the back part back here. It's kind of what it looks like. Oh, you know, this really might turn out to be pretty cool. I'm sitting there looking at a picture. It looks like they have your camera looking like your camera will sit right here and it'll shine through there. So that's a good thing. That is clear. We don't need a little string right there, that's for sure. We'll have a string in our video clip. You want to make sure that this is nice and clean because your lens is going to be looking through that. So you set your camera in, then I would probably put this cover on there. Okay, it looks like it's supposed to go like this. Place the cloth over the teleprompter so that there is a clear view of the reflective glass. Y'all see the reflective glass? And fasten the cloth I guess this is part number 4, to the teleprompter with 2 clamps. Okay, so I guess we will put this like that. We'll go up to the edge and we'll put 2 clamps right there. It's not level or straight. It's like putting a sheet on a bed or a comforter on a bed. You got to make sure it's kind of even on both sides. I don't know that it's that critical. And then you can flip that up and put your camera right there. I bet this is where your screw is going to go onto your tripod, or you're going to put your tripod right there. The teleprompter can be attached to a tripod. Place the projection device on the bottom plate. Turn up the display brightness of the projection device. So you're going to have a small enough device to go in there. I have a large tablet that, I mean, it might sit there, but this smaller 11-inch tablet would probably fit better. Let's see how that fits. We're going to have to install some software here so we can connect to our remote via Bluetooth. So let's do that real quick. Give me a moment and I'll get this booted up and we'll get the software installed and then we'll continue on. While this is booting up, let me tell you what I just read. It says if you're using a large camera, you can take this plate out and set your large camera right here on a separate tripod. But I think this camera that I'm using will sit right here. I'm gonna I'll get my phone out and we'll video with it to show that camera on here. If you can use your cell phone on here, when you get on the website, you have to log in with the purchase code. So apparently the code is on this little card, not on those little papers. Okay. Once you get on there, it says, please copy and paste your text in here. So I don't have any text to copy and paste. Okay, so I have some text on here. I've got it mirrored. You can go into the settings and mirror it. So all your controls will be out here. So you're going to put your tablet in upside down. Okay, just don't pay any attention to the writing. You can hit the gear icon to bring up your settings. You can change it to mirror, your font size, your speeding scroll. You can turn the audio input on and off, mic sensitivity if you're going to use your audio in and out. If you're going to use your audio input, but you want to mirror it, just like so, click that again, and it'll bring this up. You set it in your teleprompter upside down, or backwards, where your top, starting of your writing will be facing out, and that will then have your text inside there. Then you can hit play, and it will start scrolling. You can speed that up or slow it down. I've got it going as slow as it will go right there. Now, as far as the remote control goes, okay, as far as your remote control goes, number one, you need a micro USB cord, which I just happen to have because it does not come with one. So you will have to supply your own. And number two, it actually controls absolutely nothing. The top button up here is like a toggle. You can toggle left and toggle right, and that will jump it to the bottom, and that will bring it to the top. It says to push the little triangle button. It does absolutely nothing. None of the buttons do anything. So either it's a faulty remote, or it's not controlling anything. So, throw that away. Now, you can scroll up and down with your finger on here, or you can just put it on slow speed. The bad thing about it is you can't pause it. Without a remote, you can't pause it. So that's that. If you're going to just scroll through and read your writing, it will work great. And as far as like the phone holder goes, I guess do with it as you please, because there is nothing that tells you anything about it. I mean, you can use a little common sense, but it's not in the instructions, and the instructions are not very clear, so you're going to have to figure some of this out on your own. We'll see what it looks like with a camera in it. Well, let's see what it looks like with a cell phone in it. I've got a cell phone here. I got the remote back out of the trash, so I want to tell you one more thing. There is a reset button on the back of it. I reset it probably 10 different times, and didn't do anything. If you turn the remote off, you can open your tabs on your browser. You can close tabs. You can do some different things with the remote. But as far as the teleprompter app goes, the only thing you can do is scroll to the bottom and scroll to the top. Quickly, not slowly, but quickly. And you can't stop it. So let's see how we put our phone in here. Let's see, it says to put it up close. So we'll put that up there. We'll reach under here and put our little thumb screw right there. I mean, this part of it, I get it completely. And like I said, if you're going to scroll through your writing, which if you've got a script written, that is great. If you want to follow the script and stay focused, that would be wonderful. But if you're planning on reading a little bit, pausing, elaborating or whatever, and then scrolling on, it's not going to happen with the remote. Put our phone in here. The bad thing is my lens is going to be over here, correct? Yeah, I can see this arm right here. That's no good because the lens needs to be in the middle. You're not going to be able to set your phone right in the center. You can scoot it all the way out to the edge. Let me see if I can get it out of this holder. That's really tight. But the bad thing is that's going to put it... That's going to put it up on your volume buttons and everything. So I don't know how well that's going to work either. Let's try it. This is definitely not made for bigger phones. Okay, you see how I have this now? Got it way over here because my volume buttons. So you could do it like this. There we go. That's not bad. Don't know if you'll be able to see it from there, but that's not bad at all. You just have to stick your phone out to the side and get it lined up. And be careful, because this is really tight fit for the size of phone. If you've got a smaller phone, it would be great. I'm getting a reflection. Oh, okay. That's why you would pull this curtain. Okay, I got you. So that's good. This will keep anything from causing a glare. So you could get it like this and then hit record. And then you would be in good shape. That's what that is going to look like. If you can tell, there you go. You'll have to put it all the way out to the edge. That way your lens is more in the center. If you don't get it in the center, these arms are going to be in your way. Let's see what it looks like with that camera over here. Okay, I am on my phone now, so the audio may sound a little different, and the video is definitely going to be a little more shaky. But anyway, that is the back of my big camera. And as you can see, you can't see any of the writing. There is writing down there. And if you have this up, you're going to get a glare, and you're going to cover your lens up. So you want to keep that over like that, like in a shadow box. Just like that. You can't even see that camera. That is really cool, that you can't see the camera. We'll go ahead and hit record on my big camera while it's sitting in there, just kind of show you can't see the text. So that's really cool. And I like the fact that you can't even see the camera on there. That's neat. Okay, that is the LVE teleprompter with foot remote, and the remote doesn't work, but everything else works fine. The instructions are not real clear, but they're manageable. The app seems to work okay. If you have a tablet, a 10-inch, 11-inch tablet, obviously a 15-inch tablet would sit there. I just wouldn't want it hanging off a tripod, but that's just me. But you can make the fonts a lot larger, so seeing it is not a problem. And it will scroll slow. You can speed it up and down, but you can't pause it. That's the drawback. That would have been my biggest thing with the remote, is just to be able to pause it. Okay, well, there was a QR code on the back of the remote, and I thought maybe I would try that before I just totally throw it away. But it doesn't make any difference. The instructions don't say anything about scanning a QR code on the back of the remote or anything else. And it doesn't look like that goes to this remote for this software for the teleprompter. They may use that remote for other devices. I don't know. But nevertheless, the teleprompter does work. You can copy and paste what you want to scroll through, and it will scroll through it. And it's got some uses. It's just not exactly what I was hoping for. So you can use it as a teleprompter, and it will scroll, and it reflects it. You can make the fonts bigger. It'll hold your cameras. It does everything it needs to do, just minus the remote. Everything else is great. Remote, not so great. Anyway, that's all I have to say about this one. So, what is this? The teleprompter by Leeventi. I am an Amazon associate, so any qualifying purchases that you may make through any of my Amazon links, I will receive a small commission from. Thanks for watching, and I don't advise this, and I do not recommend this. Get it if you will. It's up to you.